Okay there, chums, it appears my egg is that one step further to being fully baked, which is pretty damn freaking awesome. Oh, and tier 2 and community missions done as well. Sweet, surprise, surprise, I can buy myself another rock. Awesome! Right, well, I've already got some planetary charts, which is good. And in my cargo area, I now have this. So I'm going to stick that over there with the other body parts. Let's keep them all together. Let's just move these things around. Let's just have a quick tidy up. There's my liquid sun. Lovely. I hope we can use a liquid sun for something else. Like I say, maybe base building or something to power the base. That'd be cool. Right, okay, so we've got these two parts. So I guess it's a case of flying out. And, yeah, seeing what my egg has to say next. So, yep, let's fly on out of my freighter. We have lift off. Whoa, watch out. There's a shuttle on its way in there. Okay, now what I usually do is I usually jump system just once. Because I find that if I stay in the same system, it doesn't actually work. So I jump once. Then I'm just going to use my pulse drive to see if we can get the egg to trigger the next part of the mission. Heck yes! Just jump to the next part of the actual system. Well, there's only one planet here. Okay, well, let's engage the pulse drive. Pulse drive activated! And then hopefully we get another sort of transmission come in from the egg on the strange frequency. Now, I find that this can take up to about 15 seconds or so before it actually triggers. But we shall see. We shall see if... Oh, here we go. Here it is. Sweet. Awesome. Let's pick up the frequency. You are on our path. We see it. We understand where it leads. It's necessary. Perhaps we thank you. Perhaps. The words of the ship ring in my ears. They have real expression, an unsynthesizable quality, and yet I see no pilot. Except transmission. Of course you would. You know. Okay, my dance with this strange life form, for I am convinced this ship is alive, continues. It has bound itself to me, and this egg is a bridge. An egg is a bridge. Okay. That's going to take a little while to register. Okay, right. Interstellar coordinates received. So, we're going to have to jump again, jumps. Oh, I like that system with the one-ringed planet. It looked quite interesting. Oh, well, nevertheless, we're going to be bouncing over here. Please don't be a dusty planet with moving freaking poles and stuff. That'd be a pain in the neck again. Okay, and we're off. Jump to another system that's only got one planet. That's pretty cool, and I bet you it's ringed, because that's just the way things turn out. How many maps have I got left on my normal save? Let me have a look. See, I have 10, so we're good. We're good. We've got enough maps. Okay, so let's spin this around. So if there's only one planet here, it's got to be this planet, hasn't it? That makes it a bit easier. Last freaking time was a right pain. But let's just see what the egg says, just for everybody else out there. So it wants a lush, verdant planet. Oh, brilliant. With plant life. Brilliant. Awesome. I'm liking this more than the dusty, horrible one. Okay, so I would say the equator line is 0. So let's fly down. Let's see what position it actually gives me. Okay, so let's fly on in. Here we are. So I think I'm flying into 0 point, but it's hard to say because, you know, we're in space. So who knows where the equator line is on these planets, especially since they haven't got visible poles, which doesn't make it easy. Right, so it wants minus 29 minus 161. Okay, so that's going to be southwest. Okay, so let's go over this way. Southwest. So about there. That's roughly the area that I've got to fly in. Now, I don't really like doing this in my fighter because I've got to keep sort of moving my head over this way all the blinking time. But if I keep going this way, it should go to the southwestern coordinates. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly back up to my freighter for this stage and grab myself my hauler, because that is a lot better. It's a lot easier for me using the hauler rather than the fighter and having to keep looking down to the left all the time. Because sometimes when I look to the left, I go and move my joystick to the left and go and knacker myself up massively. So bear with me 1 second and I'll be right back with you guys, okay? Okay, chums, well, I've flown back down in my hauler. Now, if I bring up the Discoveries page for a second, and you look at the actual planet that we're on. Oh, if I actually land for a second. If I just land for a sec. So if I just land here. Kaboom! Jump out my ship. Now if I bring up the Discoveries page to get rid of that screen for a second, just as another little helpful hint, it does show your marker on the planet. So even though I was looking at the planet from space and I thought I'd gone to the southwestern corner of the planet, I hadn't. I actually went to the northeastern side of the planet because that's the side that it's interesting, isn't it? You know, so I've got to fly all the way down there. So I've got to fly southwesterly before these actual coordinates start making sense. Okay, so here we go. I've got to fly quite a distance. So if I fly back on up, oh great, I've got to recharge that. I haven't got the best launch thrusters in the world in this ship. Cool, let's go. I'll show you what I mean. If I fly straight back up here, when I was looking at it from my actual freighter, so if I fly back up towards my freighter and spin my ship around, bum 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 ba da bum. When I was looking at the planet, it looked like I was going to the southwesterly corner, but obviously wasn't. Okay, right, so I'll see you when I get closer to the coordinates. Okay, chums, so you see the planet is like this. The ring goes that way. I've actually put it so the ring is going that way on on my picture here, but it might not be right. You know, I could have this upside down now. So even though that I think I'm flying to this corner, I might actually be flying to the opposite corner. But we'll see if it works. As I'm just trying to help other people. I'm having a little bit of a play to see if I can actually get the coordinates to almost be exactly where I want them to be flying in. So here we go. Let's fly on down. Let's have a quick look to see if this is now minus minus. If it's minus minus, it's a bonus. It is. It's minus minus. My sort of half-baked freaking crazy theory worked. Awesome. Okay, right. So now I'm down here. Great. So this is the southwesterly part of the planet, or should be. However, my compass point is now hitting up north, so I would be going the wrong direction. But then again, am I going the wrong direction? Because technically I want it to be minus 6. Oh yes, I do need to carry on going southwesterly. So yeah, you can see at the bottom there, I've got to get to 161 and 21. So you've got to think of it, east and west is like horizontally, and then north and south is like up and down. So you've got to go along the corridor before you can go up the stairs, as people say, you know. So there we go. Let's carry on going this way, and hopefully you're going to see both of those markers are going to go down minus wise rather than up. So yeah, so they're going to go further into the minuses. Well, they should be going further into the minuses. Okay, so if I go this way a bit further, okay, because we will need those to be going up in the minuses, which it should be right now. It should be going further into the minuses. Okay, chums, well, I've got the 21 roughly where I want it to be. So now what I've done is remove the south. Look, if I just rotate around a bit, you see there's the North Pole marker at the top. If I rotate back around again, that means I'm heading west now. So now when I'm heading west, the first set of digits shouldn't really move all that much if I'm going true west. But the other set of coordinates should go really, really fast. So there we go. If I just stay on the western bound front now, I should be able to keep those coordinates fairly in tune. If I just move over, you see they start dropping again. So I can keep it roughly around the 21, 29 mark just by edging it a little bit. You should see that goes down now to 36. There you go. So I can just keep going this way, and that means I'm going sort of true west. So I can carry on making the other second set of coordinates go the opposite direction to what I want them to. There we go. They're going the way that I want them to go. They're going towards the 161. It's going to take me a little while, but yeah, I need to go this direction for a heck of a long time. There you go. Now it's dropped down to 21, 25. So if I just edge it that way, it should start going up to 21, 26. There we are. So I can keep it kind of hedging my bets around there because I'm going true west now. Okay, chums. Alright, I hope that makes sense. Okay, chums. Well, I'm fairly close to where I need to be now, so I'm just going to get that to 21, 29. So let's just keep going this way a little bit further. And then I'm going to land at 21, 29 because I'm fairly close on the 152. So that'd do me. I'm going to land here. Awesome. Right by this tree. Hello there, tree. Right, so let's jump on out. Great. Now I just need to get the other direction to go to 161. Wrong button. 161. So right, ho. So 161. So I need to be going, I think, northwesterly, if I'm right. 161. In fact, I need to go true west, I think. So that's north. So I need to go this way, I think. And hopefully the 21 won't move all that much, but the other one will. And hopefully it's going to go the right direction. So is it going up? No, it's actually going down. So I'm wrong. I need to go the opposite west. Need to go east. There we go. So here we go. So that should stay as 21.9-ish, or there or thereabouts if I'm going dead right. And the other one should now be going up. There we are. I'm heading in the right direction now, chums. All good. And I may need to just go over a little bit because I need that to go down. I'm looking at the first set of coordinates. That's just gone up. So it's 21314. I want it to go down to 21313. There we are. So if I carry on going this direction, hopefully all would be good. Let's go this way. Awesome. So yeah, I'm heading the opposite west. So east, basically, chums. Righty-ho. I must be on the opposite side of the planet because my whole compass seems to be reversed or something. Maybe I flew in upside down. I don't know. But yeah, it kind of works for me. You can kind of fine-tune it. Basically, your first set of coordinates, I think, is your east and west, and then your other set of coordinates are your north and south, I believe. And I could be upside down right now, hence why my compass readings aren't quite there or thereabouts. Right, so let's recharge this, and I'll see you guys once I think I may be at the right location. It's almost there. It's pretty much there. Yeah, 16175. Yep, I think this is it. Awesome. I didn't even have to use my frickin' map. Okay, here we are. Callback Prime. I'm getting quite good at this locational stuff now. Log fellows. Car press program, blah 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 blah. Okay, I better read this. Carapace program concluded. Machinery optimized. Biological core unnecessary with correct local sensory throttle configuration. Yet non-convergence insufficiency processed. Biogenesis may offer future refuge. Increased autonomy must be studied. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Are you going to give me another blueprint? Am I going to have to build another body part? I was really hoping that would be it, but okay, here we go. These words are translated, designed to be read by non-convergent entities. Were the authors working beyond their brief? Had they become divergent, lured by the flesh they had created? Nice! How many others have walked the same path of creation? Okay, well I'm going to have to leave and it's going to have to give me a blueprint, I guess. Here we go. The ancient callback machine hums faintly to itself as it etches another blueprint, another fragment of the puzzle of organic life. Okay, well it looks like this time impossible membrane. Awesome. Okay, fair enough. So I'm going to be building this. I need a hypnotic eye. Great, I've got to go underwater. What the heck is living underwater though? That's new. Okay, so the hypnotic eye I think I can get. That's not a problem. Living water. That's going to be a problem. How the heck do I get living water? I guess we're going to find out. Right, okay, so here we go. Right. The void egg host requires a shell, gather a hypnotic eye to craft the impossible membrane. Right, well if I call my ship in just here, so here we go, put my ship here, just so I've got my location marker, and I guess I've got to go find a hypnotic eye. So look, it's actually given me an abyssal nest, so if I fly up here I should be able to go straight to the abyssal nest and hopefully get one of these abyssal eyes fairly quickly. That's cool, it actually marked a location for me. I just didn't realise. And I guess it's going to mark me the location to get back again. So let's zoom on over. I'm sorry if you can hear any background noise, chums. I have got visitors like I mentioned, so Ivy's friends are over, so from the Philippines. So let's fly on down here. I've got to be as quick as I can because I'm being terribly unsociable at the moment, chums. So let's fly on over here. Let's just land quickly. We'll be jumping down there and taking a look to see if we can get this abyssal eye or abyssal horrors. Okay, so here's an abyssal horror. Pop him. I'll swim down and grab an abyssal eye. There we go. Grab that. Nice. How many do I need? The void host needs a shell. Gather living water to craft impossible membrane. 1 of 50. Seek living water in deep space. How the... What the devil is deep water when it's at home? Okay, well, I've managed to get the abyssal eye. I have no idea how to get this living water. I didn't know what to do, so I've just swum into this this corrupted terminal. Let's just hope that it's given me 2 locations in one. I don't think it has. But let's see. Let's see if it gives me anything else. Okay, corrupted terminal. I don't know. When exploration of the phenomenal natural progression for intelligent beings, it fills with missing parts of their experience. I think this is just normal dialogue. I don't think this is what I'm after, chums. I don't think this is going to give me the living water. No, it's just going to give me nanites. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe if I swim out of here and go back up, now that it's given me the abyssal eye, maybe it might give me further instructions when I get back to my ship. Let's just hope that that's the case. Let's see if it gives me some sort of marker to find this living water. Deep in space, not deep under the water. Steve, oh my days, you need to learn how to freaking read. One of the people in my comments told me that the other day, and said you need to learn how to read. Well, sometimes I have a few problems with reading, chums. I mean, I'm not so bad with my spelling, but the reading, I sometimes see letters back to front or around the opposite way. So yeah, you may have noticed when I'm actually typing, sometimes things come out a little bit back to front. I'm a bit dyslexic. Okay, so let's get to my ship and let's fly into outer space and see if we can find out how to get this freaking living water. That's it's a bit weird that you have to go in deep space to find living water. You'd think you'd find the water on a planet, but then it is living. So, bit of a weird one. Okay, so here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take on off and let's see if this makes more sense when I get into space. Okay, well I got the eyes. I got the eyes at least. Okay, right. I wonder if I've got to use my pulse drive again, or whether I'm just going to get some sort of message come in or something. Okay, let's try pulsing. Let's see if anything happens. Oh, seek living water on the space station. Seriously? Is that what it just said? That popped up relatively quickly. I think it did. Let's go to the space station. Oh, we've got a message coming in. Holy mackerel. It's a frickin' jellyfish. That would be living water. Child of Helios. Acceptance, hope, willing. A wave of calm washes over me as my communicator tunes itself to this beautiful giant. Its message is non-conventional broadcast, but an analog transmission of pure emotion. I let the feeling take hold as I complete the being before me. As I contemplate the being before me. Sorry, I'm missing letters because I'm so excited. This is mental. Okay, request sacrifice? Okay, fine. I make a request of the peaceful traveller before me. Despite having no shared language, it appears to understand me. Even to have expected this. Okay. It convulses, and I receive what I need. The being continues on its journey. That is amazing. I want to get a photo of you. Okay, chums, now this is pretty amazing. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. I hope we cross paths with this sort of thing again. I mean, I think this is just part of the quest line, but wow, that's amazing. That is so, so cool. Okay, well, I think I've now got the water. I have got living water, 150 living water. That is awesome. Right, so I guess I can head on back down. Oh, I just need to craft what I need to craft now. So if I could probably do it in my exosuit, in cargo, but I should be able to craft the next part that I'm after, which is this. And then hopefully that's going to trigger me back my location, back on the planet where I need to be. But if not, I did put a custom marker there before I left off because I'm sneaky. Let's head on back over to the custom marker. But I'd imagine it has put the void egg marker right behind my custom marker. I would like to afford. Zoom on over there, and let's hand this in, and let's see what it gives me. Because I think it's going to give me one extra body part that I'm going to have to wait for an extra 24 hours. But we shall see. Let's head on down to the planet's surface. Here we go. There we are. There's my other ship there as well. So I left a few markers here. I'm always paranoid that I'm not going to get the same marker back and then I'll have to go finding it all again. I mean, it did take me a good 20 minutes this time, but it is reducing each time that I do actually do the locational tracking stuff. So we go, let's turn this in. Experiment synthesis operational. Awaiting biogenesis material. I have it. There you are. Impossible membrane. I've prepared what is asked and the machine has brought another piece of life back into the universe. Do these clusters think? Do they feel? Where is the boundary between life and an organic machine? And there we have it. The fragile shell. Right. Okay, right. Well, I think this is going to be another one of those 24-hour methiggy-mobs. So let's have a quick look-see. Let's see if it is. Should pop up in the bottom right-hand corner any second now, Jums, if it is. Come on! I'm dying out here in this storm. I'm fairly sure it is. Let's just go over into my cargo. Let's have a quick look. So, fragile shell. I mean, the whole thing that it says fragile, I'm going to assume that it is another 24-hour marker. I don't know why it's not popping up in the bottom left corner. It should. Let me make sure I've got the right mission selected. I have. Allow the fragile shell to mature. The shell is too fragile for use. Yep, I've got to wait for it to grow. Okay, so let's get into my ship and out of my ship. Create a save and then I'll be ending off, Chums. Is my ship on fire? Or have I landed on something that's on freaking fire? Hopefully I've landed on something that's... Yeah, I've landed on something that's on fire. There's a terminal there. Had me worried there for a second. I thought my Anvil of Destiny was on fire. Anyway, Chums, thank you very much, all of you out there, for watching. And I hope you're keeping up with this, and I hope you're having good luck as well. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And if you wish to support my channel, you can do so by heading over to Patreon. There is a tier there for pretty much everyone, including ship models. These 10 lucky chappies are getting ship models, spanking you Patreons. And yeah, here's all my other Patreon backers, spanking you Patreons. And new to the channel is YouTube membership. Hurry on over, see if it appeals to you, spanking you. Okay, drop in a super chat or a donation also helps me towards getting my goal, which is a PlayStation 5, and bringing you next gen. Or head on over to Teespring, grab yourself a gnarly mug or a t-shirt. That'll be sweet. Or just hit a like, a subscribe, or hit the notification bell. You can click one of these to stay with the channel a little bit longer, or just don't skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Goodbye!